I'm Charlie Brown, and this is VoxPro, a digital audio editor for news and control rooms that will change the way you produce your radio show. The basic VoxPro package comes ready to plug and play and includes a computer with 1 hour recording time, the 14-inch color monitor, a keyboard, manual, and cables. Optional equipment includes the remote control panel with 4 programmable remote starts. VoxPro's one-touch recording and lightning on-the-fly editing will take you from phone bit to on the air in seconds. Imagine every phone call you put on the air. Absolutely perfect. VoxPro gives you that control. And how can it do this? Because VoxPro was designed by on-air people for on-air people. You're going to find VoxPro easy to use because of attention to details. Details that make operating digital equipment a lot less intimidating. There are 2 different ways to record on VoxPro. The most often used is the basic record key. You can start recording at any time. To start a new recording, press the record key. Right now, everything I'm saying is being recorded. To stop recording, simply press stop. Next, VoxPro asks you to name the recording. Now, depending on whether you're pressed for time or not, you can enter a title on the keyboard or choose the name for the recording that VoxPro provides, which is the time and date. And you can do that by pressing OK. Now, as soon as it's named, VoxPro creates a master recording and an edit recording, which you can cut, copy, and paste into this recording or any other recording that VoxPro has stored. Playback is just as easy, and I'll use the primary playback key that starts VoxPro at the cue point in the sound window. Now, the cue point is the vertical line that you can think of as a playback head. You notice that the waveform moves across the cue point from left to right, just like a tape moves across a playback head. Everything I'm saying right now is being recorded. To stop recording, simply press stop. Editing on VoxPro is a snap. Let's delete the last sentence I recorded. Using the tape transport keys, I'll go to the beginning of the last sentence. Now, with the grease pencil on the right, I'll mark the beginning of my edit. Moving to the end of the sentence, I'll use the grease pencil key on the left to mark the end. Now, the piece that I want to delete is highlighted. And to delete it, I simply press delete. What about taking callers? Well, VoxPro is stereo. Now, I'm on the top channel, as you can see here, and the phone caller will be on the bottom channel. Let's say I'm doing a topic on the air, you know, asking people to call in and say something light, like what they might do if they had 2 minutes to live. Sure. Let's take a caller now. Hello, caller?
Hi. You mean I only have 2 minutes to live?
Yes, ma'am, that's right. 2 minutes to live. What would you do? VoxPro has dozens of great features that are going to change the way you produce your show. Now, are you ready to see VoxPro in action on the air? Let's take a look.
All right, King Gang, remember, calling it a good morning is one way to make it a good morning.
Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. It's Friday, all righty. It's Friday, all righty.
The type of show I do, which is caller-related and response-related, emotion-related, VoxPro, I couldn't do without. I couldn't do the show without it.
K-106.
Yeah,
hey, thank you.
Keep going straight.
Thank you, and me. Oh, I hope to see you tomorrow. Say hi. Come up and say hi.
Okay, and another one is, sure, I'll work the weekend.
What's that? Repeat that?
Sure, I'll work the weekend.
Very good.
No.
What's your name again?
Sandy.
Sandy, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Bye-bye. Never know when you got something. See, I shut it off there, and Sandy, was that her name?
Yeah.
I got a like a 30-second call from a gal, and afterwards I'm asking her name, and potentially there's something.
The weekend.
There could be a little gold mine, you know. 20 seconds later, you can just butt those up. The timer reads what it is, which was I think like it turned out to be 9 seconds. Bam! It's over the intro of a song that fast. Sandy, a phrase that you should never, you should never say once without thinking twice. Go ahead.
Sure, I'll work the weekend.
Oh, yes. It is 8:22, and let's say...
Let's go to the movies.
Let's go see the stars.
Let's go to the movies. Let's go see the stars.
The fact that it can use this thing so easily, it frees me up completely with having to edit. And he's picky about what he wants. You know, everybody's got their own style, and able to to basically put his own bits together. I don't have to touch anything. So you don't have to worry about artistic, what you think is good and what's not, and it's there. It takes a lot of stress out of the whole deal.
Fried green tomatoes! You're hearing the sound of one fan clapping here. It's one fan clapping just for you. It's a friend. It is your friend. Whereas tape is so cumbersome. I mean, I know the people with blades, you know, they use blades. I'm a blade man. I'll never give up my tape. Oh, man, it's like they're, you know, it's like they're sitting with a plow when they could have a John Deere, you know, that kind of thing. And some of us don't want to make that. And I'm the worst, man. So you're talking to somebody that made the move. And I'm telling you, it's made the show so much more live.
K-106, it is 8:26. Hi there. Can you tell us what movie that little clip's from?
Fried green tomatoes.
Fried green tomatoes. Way to go. What's your name?
Angie.
Angie, congratulations.
How does he do it?
Huh?
Without the benefit of VoxPro,
Yes, I
I'd be a
do. I
dork,
love
ladies
it.
and gentlemen.
In the news talk or the news radio arena, we're kind of a unique case in that we get a bunch of feeds from several different networks. CBS Radio Network, the Associated Press, from our reporters in the field. The VoxPro gives us the ability to take all that information that comes in, audio source information, turn it around instantaneously.
I was just at the editor's desk and they said, hey, we're going to put a new piece of equipment here and we want you to try it out and see what it does. And, you know, you're flying at 1,000,000 miles an hour and they go, new piece of equipment, yeah, right, just what I need. But then they put the VoxPro in there and they said, okay, this is what it can do for you. And I fell in love with it immediately.
Some have come up and said, I understand, respect your Abdul, our future. The balanced budget amendment's long overdue. The balanced budget amendment's long overdue.
Well, it didn't take long to learn at all once we got the buttons down and you know, blocking off one area. It didn't take long at all.
The first editor came in and looked at it, and he said, I want it at the editor's desk, and I want it now. And so we installed it that afternoon, and the quote is, out of his cold dead fingers, will we ever remove it?
3:00 in the Great Northwest. Thank God it's Friday. KUBE-93, your official Boys to Men concert station. You qualify for the front row when you hear Janet. The song you're listening for is Love Will Never Do.
I heard about VoxPro the first time probably about a year ago, maybe even a little longer than that, from Charlie Brown. And he came in and said, well, we have this new technology that we're working on.
Well, it is going on.
We can take everything that they're doing with digital editing and everything they're doing with computers now and everything that people have been paying all this money for and putting in their production rooms, and we can make it work just like a tape recorder. And we can put this in the studio.
Okay, good luck.
And we were all like, oh, well, no, I've used razor blades all my life. I'm good with the blade. I can edit. I'm really quick with all this. And it was funny because thinking back on it, everyone initially fought it.
The song you're listening for is Janet Jackson, Love Will Never Do.
The idea that you can have in the control room something that works like a tape recorder, but yet you have digital quality, you have the speed, you have the features, you have the abilities, you know, to do all the things that you have with VoxPro. It's phenomenal. Maybe what you've already recorded doesn't fit one situation, but it'll fit another. Maybe it needs a couple of slight changes. Maybe you need to switch things around, edit them, slice, dice, julienne, fry. You can do all that kind of thing with the VoxPro at the touch of a button. It works just like a tape recorder.
KUBE-93 plays today's hit music. Yes, that's Boys to Men, but no, it's not. Hello?
Oh, geez. I thought that there was the Boys to Men deal going on.
Well, it is going on.
Well, what song do I have to listen to?
The song you're listening for is Janet Jackson, Love Will Never Do.
Oh, okay, great.
And that's
okay, good
really
luck.
How it is. It will change your life.
Time on my hand.
VoxPro saved my life.
No plans. No.
Easy.
Amazing. Expedient.
Unbelievable.
Invaluable.
Very intuitive.
Revolutionary.
Fantastic.
Efficient.
One word, it's fast. In our business, you need fast more than anything else. You need to be accurate, of course, but you need to get your work done fast.